Hey everyone, it's time for the mini and Midi crosswords for Friday, August 7th. Let's start with the mini. Apple computer, a Mac. What the Kansas scenes lack that the Oz scenes do not in the Wizard of Oz? Not sure. Quarrel with? No. Get on an airplane, bored. Nothing but net for basketball. Nincompoop's a moron. Bottom of the aquatic food chain is algae. Pickleball venue is a court. Yellow symbol of the NYT is cab. And like the logos of Stanford and Harvard, red. All right, 32 seconds, nice. All right, so Mac is an Apple computer. The Kansas cities do not have color, but the Wizard of Oz scenes in Oz do. Quarrel with, argue with. Get on an airplane is to board. Nothing but net for basketball. A moron's a nincompoop. Algae is the bottom of the aquatic food chain. Pickleball's played on a court. Cabs are yellow in NYC. And Stanford and Harvard have red logos. All right, very nice. Let me know your time and how you found the puzzle. Let's move on to the MIDI. All right, our title is Tipping the Scales by Nathan Last. Here we go. All right, Michelangelo sculpture in the Vatican, David. Winged nocturnal animal, bat. Milk source on a dairy cow, teats, udder maybe. That looks, that doesn't look good either. All right, let's just move on. Blank de la Mortis, Day of the Dead, Dio. What covers the eyes of 8 down and 12 across? Representatives counterpart in Congress, a Dem, a Republican, sorry. Ahead of schedule, early. Checkpoint, no. C8 down, no. Pulled barbecue meat, pork. Affirmative head nod, motions, nods. Jelly bean-filled plastic holiday toys, no. Abracadabra singer Lady Gaga. Remnants of a cigar is an ash maybe. Superman enemy Lex Luthor. British taverns are, I don't know. I'd say pubs, but do nothing. City that's home to the National Museum of Scotland. Okay, I think this is Edinburgh. Okay. Weird that I have both those acrosses wrong. Cube root of 1,000. 10. Passionate. Not sure. Smell from a garbage truck and odor. This must be owl. Okay. Odor. Document that says, here I bequeath a will with 17 across, paragon of fairness. Is it dia? Okay. Putting on an act. No. Inquires about, asks about. Runs at an easy pace. Jogs. What Santa gives naughty children. Coal. Sharp point, sharp part of a sword, the edge. Little green vegetable. Pea. Still not sure what that is. This is udder, okay, that's good. Lady Justice, blindfold covers Lady Justice's eyes, okay. Reps kind of part of Congress. Senator? Checkpoint. No. Justice. Pubs, it is pubs, okay. Idle. Ardent. Pieta? Okay. Faking. All right, 303. Oof. Okay, let's go over these. So Pieta is the Michelangelo sculpture in the Vatican. Owl is the winged nocturnal animal. Udder is what milk comes out of on a dairy cow. Dia de los Mortis, Day of the Dead. Lady Justice has a blindfold. Senators are reps, counterparts in Congress. You're early, you're ahead of schedule. A bank is a checkpoint. Okay, I don't spell check that way, so that's why I didn't see it. Justice, pork is pulled. You nod, you show affirmation. Eggs are the jelly bean-filled plastic holiday toys. Lady Gaga sings Abracadabra. Ash from Cigar. Lex Luthor's Superman's enemy. British taverns are pubs. You're idle, you're doing nothing. Edinburgh is the city with the National Museum of Scotland. 10 is the cube root of 1000. You're ardent, you're passionate. An odor comes from the garbage truck. The wheel has those words. Lady Justice, of course. Putting on an act is faking. You ask, you inquire. Run at easy pace is jog. Santa gives coal to naughty children. The edge of the sword is sharp. Peas are little green vegetables. And instrument that might be used as the J in a jazz club sign as sax. Very nice. Well, let me know your time and how you found the puzzle. It's been a slice. Please like, subscribe, comment, and consider joining as a channel member. And we'll see you tomorrow for more mini and Midi crosswords. Have a great day. Bye for now.